Did not play. So that's your three guys for that game. That is your supposed three dudes.
I knew the Pistons would make a run even when it was at 24. I'm like, okay, it's still plenty of time. They'll make a run at it and try to get it back competitive. I stepped away from it, went to the Raptors game, and I actually turned on wrestling for a little while. Put it on SmackDown, but I'm checking the score because they keep the score in that top box. And I'm like, oh, Orlando's got this. No, Detroit's got this thing back down to 10. Flip back, and it was just a methodical walk. And it wasn't even like rushed. It just methodically just stayed the course and kept playing the game of basketball. And Cade Cunningham could not be stopped.
Yeah, in the midst of all that, Cunningham was terrific. 10 of 23 from the field. He goes for 32 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, a block. And one of the unsung heroes, I thought, for Detroit in being able to rally back from down 3-1 was the veteran Tobias Harris. He had 22 points on Friday, and then on Sunday, what did he go for, 28?
Yeah, 30.
30 points. 30 points from Tobias Harris. So you're getting that added bonus on the offensive side, that veteran leadership as well. He had 11 of 18, but 5 of 7 from 3 on Jamal Mosley.
Something, yeah.
Hell, I'm not even sure if they won the series if he was going to save his job. But, because apparently I don't think Ben Carroll likes him, all that stuff. But that game Friday night, see, like you just, as a coach, you can't have your team score 19 points in a half of playoff basketball. It's just that you can't survive that type of collapse with where they were and when you were already on the hot seat. One thing if you were already beloved and everything else. When you're on the hottest of hot seats, you can't have that half of basketball and expect to survive.
You mentioned Banchero on Sunday in the 116-94 loss. He plays 42 minutes, scores 38. But he was a minus 18 out there on the court. Had 9 rebounds, had 6 assists, did turn it over 5 times. But Banchero was up and down. He had some games where he was just MIA. I'm talking about all season long. Whereas Cunningham was way more consistent. Then he got hurt. Cunningham, the star for the Pistons. Banchero, the star for the Magic. Having Wagner out certainly hurt them. I don't think it makes the difference in them winning or losing the series. I don't believe.
Well, I mean, Banchero, rightfully, I mean, he is supposed to be the best part of the team. Like, he gets a lot of the criticism every time you lose, and certainly he's got some flaws in his game, but they've got to figure some things out with that roster because of the money they've got committed to Banchero and Wagner and Bain and Suggs. To me, Suggs is the overpaid one of the group. I don't know. They've talked about he's probably the most likely trade candidate as they look for cap relief. But for the most part, I mean, Banchero was pretty darn good in the series, and yesterday, I mean, again, nobody else did anything really for them yesterday, so
right.
It's pretty much and granted, he was terrible in the second half on Friday. Everybody was terrible in the second half on Friday, so you can't really necessarily blame just him for that. But they've got he certainly has some room to improve. But they've got to figure some things out roster-wise with the money they've got committed. It is not a good situation.
So the Pistons not alone in coming back from a 3-1 deficit to win a series as they take care of business, rallying. 1982, the Sixers beat the 1982. The Sixers beat the Celtics in a series.
And I have dubbed Tyrese Maxey the new Boston Strangler. It's only right, especially with those last couple buckets that he made to put it over the top.
And then big shots. And here are the numbers. These are just mind-boggling. Prior to the game's result yesterday, the Celtics were 32-0 in a series, best of 7 series with a 3 in a series, best of 7 series with a 3-1 lead. 30.
First of all, again, we can forget how good Joel Embiid is. Like, that dude is, and he is tough to guard. And the fact that he had not made a 3 and then he steps up and hits that huge one late. I mean, again, you're Celtics, you're wanting him to take that shot, and he steps up and drains that. I still have no idea what in the world Joe Mazzulla was trying to do with that starting lineup. What are you doing? I don't even get that at all. Like Ron Harper Jr. and Luka Garza in your starting lineup. Why?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's just like it doesn't make sense. Like you haven't played this lineup all year, and in Game 7 of a first-round playoff series, you decide that's the way you're going to go. I can't comprehend what the thought process is behind using a completely bizarre lineup to start a Game 7.
Ron Harper Jr. ended up playing 4 minutes, but he started. He was a -7 in 4 minutes. Luka Garza ends up playing 9 minutes. Was it Ron Harper's father who questioned what was going on? I thought he was
everybody in the world.
His father questioned it.
Try to,
Yes.
I guess, make them overthink and make them try to change and panic with a game plan, but it had no effect.
You also, look,